You're watching the station that works for you. Good Morning Maryland at 9.
Hey, welcome back. We are messing. Who's this cat?
This is Oliver.
Oliver,
almost. Little kitty.
Little kitty cat. SPCA. Let me tell you something. This cat is wonderfully playful, and this is a well-disposed cat, right?
Right. An unstressed, relaxed cat having a good time and just playing.
What you almost didn't see during the break, though, was Oliver almost took a dive right off of our podium this morning, and that would have been my fault. And we're talking about this, keeping your cats, and cats specifically, unstressed.
Right. Cats have a tendency to stress more than dogs. Dogs are pack animals. Cats tend to be a little bit more individual a lot of times, and because of that, they tend to stress if their territory is crowded too much or if their routine has changed too much.
What do we do?
Well, the way to keep your cat unstressed is to help maintain a routine that doesn't bother him. Number one, give him lots of play areas, and this is just a little stick with a string on it that's a nice play toy for your pet cat, to keep lots of the little balls and things like that around that they can play with, and also to keep other obstacles around. What we like to do is sometimes we have a big bag that the cat can kind of climb in and hide for at different times. You can get just an old box that sits around, and the cat can go in and hide in the box and can kind of take a nap in there and sleep in there, and then they can get out and climb around when they want to.
See disaster coming up there again.
He was getting ready to go off the edge.
Now, we had been asking our callers if they had any questions for us to call in this morning, and we have one that had been called in, and it involves cats. Maybe stress is a factor as this as well. She called in saying that when her cat wants to play, it's been neutered.
Sure.
When the cat wants to play, that it will jump up on you, and it will claw you. And then the cat will also resort to biting.
Right.
Could that be a sign of stress
It's
or
not.
just meanness?
It's not a sign of stress, and it's really not a sign of meanness. That cat is just doing some aggressive play. So it's a cat that actually is very friendly and is looking for attention and wants attention. And unfortunately, probably when he was younger in the litter, they learned to do a lot of clawing and playing with each other. Cat's skin is not quite as delicate as humans, so they're a little bit more aggressive as they play. So this cat is just doing aggressive play. What you want to do is make sure you clip the toenails really short. What you want to do is do light play with this cat, and then as soon as it starts getting a little too aggressive, slow it down, stop for a minute, don't touch the cat, let it calm down, just like we did with Oliver right there. He just calmed down for a minute, and then you go back and initiate the play, and that'll give him a chance to start playing again without it accelerating to the scratch and bite stage usually.
Now, if a cat is stressed out, what are some of the telltale signs that we as owners can notice the cat might be doing that would then require attention?
Well, the most common sign is inappropriate elimination. So usually they'll start either urinating outside the litter pan or having bowel movements outside the litter pan. And that's one of the biggest complaints we get at the veterinary hospital, is that they're constantly calling and saying, my cat's having accidents in different areas, inappropriate areas. And if you start seeing that, then it's a matter of going over the routine with the owners to make sure they're giving lots of play time, that there's lots of toys for the cat to play with. You can use different treats. You can put treats in the different toys. You can make sure they get about 15 minutes of private playtime, individual playtime twice a day. You can leave lots of bags and boxes around for them to play with.
Excellent.
And as a last resort, there's medication that can be used, but that's a last resort.
Don't resort to that, exactly.
No, the secret is to give them lots of fun playtime.
And be engaging.
Yes.
Every Thursday, Pets and Vets, we take your questions, and we also introduce you to a great little pet from the Maryland SPCA, like little Oliver here. Coming up in just a bit, we'll be back with your 2 cents.